Did I make it? Oh, Lord Jesus, I made it. Let me tell you guys what I've been through for the past, I started at 5:18 to go live, correct? I tried 3 different phones. It did not work. It kept giving me black screen, black screen. However, I am here. I did not give up on anybody. And I decided to play some Luther Vandross in the back because I keep getting demonetized anyway. So, I thought I'd do something a little gospel, just so we could talk about the Bible. I can almost see you guys. I gotta move just a little bit so I can read this. I have yet to upload my new laptop to do anything to it, so I can't do that yet, but I do want to do this. And thanks to whoever kept me from doing this. You guys don't understand. I was running around the yard like, oh my God, they won't let me on. 3 different phones, I tell you, that I am logged into YouTube. It kept giving me blank screens. You know what I did? I set them down, I prayed on it, picked it back up, turned it back on, and here I am. Say hello. What I really want to talk about before I even start reading anything is sometimes when you do studies, your studies never seem to amaze you because you're still learning, so you restudy. How many times has everyone read the Bible? Literally, and be honest. Don't say I read scriptures and I did this and did that. If you've read it as many, I'm on my 5th. I am on my 5th time, on my 5th. I'm not even halfway through my 5th, actually. But I'm still connecting puzzles, like pieces of my life that I put together to know why that happened. This is when karma comes in. This is where everything you do in your life, it should be genuine and it should be nice and it should be honest. You know? So I started thinking, well, hell, I think a lot. The many times that I've laid my head down asking, how do I help you guys? Or how do I help y'all understand where I come from? And you know, the only way to do that is to really read this book that we call Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth, and or that good book. And I'm doing this. I really am. This is why I get so unappreciative when people come to me and you haven't even read it once. You've been to a church. You've heard a preacher preach to you. You've had him act in such a way that would keep or not keep your attention. Therefore, in church, you don't really pay attention unless it's your youth, your live stream up there that you actually... This is where I believe music is too much in the church right now. Why should I have to listen to a man if he is singing what I need to know, and or somebody has a piano playing some slow song at a funeral? That makes everything sad, don't you think? So, what I'm getting to is, if you have truly read the Bible, I'm not saying that my perspective is better than yours, but I will tell you, the more times you read it, it's like putting together that puzzle, and you can damn sure do it blindly sooner or later. Just filling the in pieces for that puzzle. You know where to go to first. You get the end pieces to that damn puzzle. Start from the outside and work your way in. Well, this is what I've done with this good book. Okay? And I have questions. And there is no right or wrong answer. My question is to each and every one of you who say that you have read this book and you have somewhat of an understanding. Again, there's no right or wrong answer. Think about what you're reading. Okay? I'm going to give you a minute to really think about all the disciples who wrote this, who put in their input. But whoever answers the question, who did they follow? Going back to me being a mom, or you guys who are dads, would you actually allow that to happen to something that you created to walk this planet? That being walked this planet. Well, we can even go back to Mary if you want to, okay? She was what, 14, 15, you guys? She didn't have that sexual desire. She was raised by, I'm imagining, the perfect mom. You know? And where's everybody else's credits in this story? This woman, Mary, was a virgin. Okay? She had a birth that, first of all, to top off the virgin birth, she had to argue with the man that she was going to marry. You know, why didn't he go to him too and say, look, I'm about to get her pregnant. She is a virgin. Don't hate. because I implanted a seed into her. You know, don't get mad at me. He didn't even have the acknowledgement to do that. Some angels came to him later on after she had to decide that, do I tell him or don't I tell him? And what was the word Jesus to any of them back then? You understand where we're going with this? I want everybody to look at this book as a metaphor, if you will, and make your own decisions. Yes, I'm pacing back and forth. I'm sorry. I'm so excited that even, I don't care, I still can't see the screen yet. I don't care if there's 2 of you listening. This is my belief. You have to look at this book as a metaphor. Okay, not everyone has to see it in the same reasoning. There is a method to my madness, by the way. There's such a method to my madness. I'm just one of these people who is just a YouTuber, and I'm so driven to tell you guys my outlook on this book that we're supposed to follow and have guidance on and have authority on. All right, I'm getting too far. Okay, so here we are. Mary, she's pregnant. She's got to tell Joseph, like, oh, I am pregnant and it's not yours because I've never had sex. Why would Yahweh put any being that he created in that position, first of all? Second of all, and of Joseph, much respect to him. I'm going by the story that I've read, you guys. Please don't get crazy on me right now, because I'm about to go really deep with this and I need for y'all to pay attention. Why do you think the book's not given to you directly? Why do you think the book is not written in such a way that you can understand it? Because it has to be people who are wide awake to know and be worthy of the heavens. And stop what they're doing like I have for the past 4 years and just get right within. It doesn't mean you have to worship something on someone's neck or a cross. It doesn't mean that you have to believe in somebody that would do such a thing to have this child we call Jesus. Okay? Did he have a soul? Is the question. And think about the Bible for a hypothesis just for a moment. What if it wasn't written by or had anything to do with Yahweh or Yeshua? What if it was just put here for us as humans who have been downgraded to such a level with the fluoride, I'm not even talking chemtrails. I'm talking shit that happened 67 years ago when the drugs came on the market so easily. We have been downgraded. We have been dumbed down, if you will. So, to our new people who are growing up, my kids are 31 to 14. I have 4 of them. They don't have a quite understanding as I do. They don't have the urge nor the courage to even acknowledge this book that they are still going by, but still sinning upon. You understand what I'm saying? Why do we have to put our hand on a book before we swear to a judge? I don't understand that. They're going to lie anyway. Does that one moment go to where your soul is going if you lie upon that book? I call bullshit on that one, you guys. I call total bullshit on that one. I'm about to climb this ladder because I'm about to get really deep. And then I'm going to try to get in on these comments. Okay, so Mary has a baby. We don't hear about this kid again until he's, in his 30s, you guys? When he started healing people and doing such things. Check these chemtrails out, by the way. We had no clouds today, not one. But these are all lined from chemtrails. I've been watching them, but during the 4 or 5 minutes I was trying to reach you guys, my phone wouldn't show. So we might, if we're lucky, we'll catch a chemtrail going by, and you too will see how that turns into a cloud. That's in reference to my last live video. Anyhow. Okay, so this kid he's grown. All of a sudden, there's nowhere for him to be found from the time he was born to the time he was 30. When he started, walking the face of the earth, if you will. And then all of a sudden, he's speaking that he is the Son of God, and these people crucify him. His mother is at his feet. She is adoring this, and she's done nothing. She's done nothing but to claim to be his mom, right? So, are we all supposed to accept our Creator in that book? I'm just saying, in that book, are we supposed to accept that our Lord has went beyond just loving and nurturing? He decides to crucify his own being. I'm going to tell you one thing. I would never sell my soul, not even for my child. If they told me you're going to do something to my child and that meant my soul, so be it. Because I know what I believe is that my Elohim will take my kid into his hand and he won't feel a damn thing. You understand what I'm saying? I'm supposed to say it's okay that Yahweh allowed his son to be crucified, and then I'm supposed to walk upon this earth and worship a cross. A cross that he was crucified on. And I'm also respect the fact that he allowed Mary to be at his feet while it happened. This is the person I'm supposed to follow and go by his rules, or else. Instead of believing that my Lord is not selfish, my Lord would never do such a thing, that I do get a second chance. There is reincarnation. I just got to get it right. And what makes it getting right is that's what makes you an angel. It's not something you do here on earth. And another thing, people, we are not sons of God. We are sons of man. Please understand this. And I'm not going to get too deep with the Anunnakis and or the Sumerians right now, but I'm telling you, take the time to actually read this book, and don't stop until you get an inkling of exactly what they mean. You know, just like astrology, bump that. It's astronomy. Everything that was written in that book, I believe. I don't believe in the entire book. This is why I get really hypocritical. And I'm going to go ahead and call it, I am a hypocrite because I'm still learning. But as I study, the more I take time to look to my heavens, the more I learn. You understand? I think it's a time for all of us to wake up and do that. You know, so what if you're not a reader? It's like you can get it online, vocal. You can study while you're cooking, cleaning, or nurturing a child. You can do that. But you really have to have an open mind. Do you understand? I don't believe that I'm going to be, or no longer will be worshiping that person that they talk about in that book. Okay, I'm going to write my own book. Because I have a soul. I have a meaning here. And you know, it really is true. When you raise your chakras, when you keep your frequency so high and you keep your surroundings positive, things really do pop off for you, if you will. That things really will happen for you. You have to be on the right path. You can't give in. And I'm not talking about drugs and alcohol, and none of us are perfect. If that was the case, I wouldn't be here. Only perfect beings are not here dwelling on this hell. And here go these damn crows. All I'm saying is, please look into really what you're reading. Don't come at anybody else with your negativity. I don't have any negativity toward any of you believers that believe what you believe in. It's just like Blue Star commented on my page. You know, we're all going to the same place. We're all hoping for the same thing. But if you don't have the courage enough to face what you don't understand, okay, wrong word. I should not say courage. There will come a time in your life that you will have the courage, and that's when someone leaves you. That's when you're totally alone, such as myself. That's when you will come to closure about what's happening in your life, and you will accept it. You'll stop questioning it. And it's all because you wasn't right within, or you wasn't ready for whatever your next day may give you a choice of doing, such as, can I just say that religion is the worst drug in the world to me? Seriously. Well, only thing that separates all of us is your religion, your belief, your path in your life, and what you should and should not do. That doesn't make you human. That doesn't, you know, you do what your parents tell you because it's a good thing, because they're nurturing, they're with you every single day. They see your good side, your bad side. They love it regardless, and they help you to move on. Now, if you go to a church, you have people telling you what you can and cannot do in your own household. How does that work for you guys? It doesn't. It doesn't work for me. I should not have to go anywhere to talk to my Lord. There's another plane. That one does not have a chemtrail. Back to all you people who say every plane has a trail. No, it doesn't. Anyway, I'm going to make this short. I'm really trying to build my channel. I could care less about subscribers right now. But if I could get more people, such as Logic, oh man, you know I love you so very much. And then Ann, Tammy, that's crazy because my name is Tammy Ann. You guys are wonderful. You know, then you have Jimmy. Jimmy, come on, you guys. His channel is awesome. He shows you the Nibiru system. And one day I will be able to have enough knowledge to give you guys a video on how you can be a flat earther with a dome and still have all of these spheres in our heavens. And it has everything to do with the Nibiru. It has everything to do with the Egyptians. It has everything to do with the Sumerians. That's a whole different subject. But I would like to talk to people, you know, and get your thoughts and your theories. I know I'm going to need mods for that. So, Logic and Tammy and Ann, oh, you're so hired. Anyway, I'm going to step down off the ladder and just want to say hi to everyone. But just, that was just the very beginning of the Bible, you people. I mean, the whole Bible is based on do by me until you do right by me. You understand? But we have choices. We all have choices. I don't think we all should be condemned for them, and no sin should be worse than another. And that's just what it is. I love myself enough to share each and every bit of this with you guys. I'm still working on issues with my children. They still don't listen to me about this. But they too are going to be okay because I keep them in my heavens and in my prayers. Seriously, take another look at that book. All the way to the very, very end. You gotta keep going. If you're confused, I mean, you can literally look up it online, even if you can't read Another Plane with No Chemtrail, people. You can literally look it up and it can be read to you if you can't read it right. It doesn't matter. You know, there's no reason for you not to catch on to this knowledge because you're not going to learn it really from me or Greg Olson or Scott from the Nibiru channel. No one's going to get an incline until you connect these two. You got to connect to your surroundings and everything that is going on around you to your energy. And once you read that book, you will understand that this is subliminally written to us who are awake and who are worthy. I'm not saying anybody else of a lesser nature is worthy, but if you're consuming all your time with drugs and movies, television and all of that, with all this news, then you're not worthy. You're not going to have the time to read the good book again. You're not, because you're so concerned about or consumed with what's going on in reality television. That's bullshit. Who wants to watch people fight all the time? Go back to the Brady Bunch. I thought that's cool as hell. You know, I'm a nanny. Ask any of them. They're not allowed no electronics until they're done with their homework. Whatever happened to playing outside, hide and go seek? You know, whatever happened going to the gym where the kids would just love to go play basketball? No cell phones, no nothing. You know, I used to like to. I was a tomboy. I played in no cars. I like to go to the beach with my family. You know, whatever happened to that? Here comes the chemtrail. Can I zoom in on this thing? All I'm saying is read that book. I'm going to go over in the shade now so I can read y'all's comments. Anyway, thank you guys so much for just watching. And look at the heat down here. Y'all see these beautiful plants? And they're just dying. These elephant ears. But there you go, the chemtrail there. Alright. I can see you guys now, I think. Hold on. Oh, I'm just getting a slight outer lining of the ring, too. See the chemtrail there? If you can look just outside of that, there's a ring. Wasn't quite exposed today. So, hi guys. I hope my information was worthy of each and every one of you being here. I don't know how many times YouTube is going to allow me to do this before they cut me off again. They've done that before. My phone is slow. I don't know how to use my video. Hi, Tammy. Well, we can email each other on that, and I'll teach you how to use the video. Do you have a laptop? Hi. Me either. Rhonda. We can work on that, you guys. Thank you, Tammy. We can work on, I will show you guys how to do all of this. I've just been absent of a lot. Hi, Mr. Floyd. I love you. Okay, then, Tammy, I can teach you on your phone, too. Do you have an Android? At least? Because if you do, then we can work on that. I'm just following this chemtrail, guys. Check it out. For all of you people who say that this is Tammy, we're going to work on that. Look at this. Oh, check it out. Here, guys. There's a chemtrail and a plane going right beside it with no chemtrail. That plane has no chemtrail. Check out this chemtrail. Oh, wow. Check it there. Another chemtrail. Yeah, watch this one. That's a plane, people. It has no chemtrail behind it, right? But this chemtrail is still going. Look at that guy. You see what I'm saying? This is ridiculous. Do y'all see this every day? Did we see it when we were younger? No, look at the chemtrail. This one is fresh. Look at him. I don't know if I'm doing this right so y'all guys can see him. Look, he's going. This is the whole reason we're having clouds today here in Atlanta. And this just really pisses me off. Okay, I'm back to the comments now. These chemtrails. If I go on for the next 5 minutes, I guarantee you they're going to turn into clouds. That's exactly what they're going to do for all you people who do not believe in chemtrails. That's chemical that they're just laying on your farms and your... Oh, Lord, we're breathing it in every day. Oh, here's one. Here you go. Check that one out. Do you see this? This is not normal. X marks the spot. There it goes. Okay, I'm back to mine. Hi, Mr. Floyd, I love you so much. Thank you for sticking by me all of these years, Mr. Floyd. You've always been that one. Oh, we got to go back. Yeah, cold and cough. You damn right. Every time you step outside. This is why I'm glad I take a couple of days off. Don't be surprised if you don't see another one. Look how high he is, you guys. And he's still going. He's still going. You know, why don't more of us just do this? Okay, look at the previous chemtrail. Look how it is spread out. You see, you would never think that that was a chemtrail previous, what, 5-10 minutes ago? Oh, yeah, but it is. This is absolutely ridiculous. Aww. I do always catch that damn generator, don't I, Mr. Floyd? I don't think it's a gift. I really think it's a calling. If anything, it's a gift for all of us. Because I hope, as long as you followed me, then you've learned something. I've sure learned some kind things about you, Mr. Floyd. Check it out. Another plane. Another plane. No chemtrail. But yeah, we have this one. I just went to the backyard. That's a whole another chemtrail. Let me back up so you guys can get a view of this spider web. WWW. Full effect. Believe it. Hi, Rhonda. The chemtrail's in an hour and a half. Yes. And you know what it tells us? It tells me that the system is moving or orbiting quicker than normal. It's almost as if it's sped up. And this has a lot to do with the energy grid. Because about an hour and a half every day before sunset, East Kiss, Florida. Rhonda, start filming it if you will. Please. Because we can get all this mapped out. We can time these to where we know when to film and when not to film. So maybe then people will get an inkling of this is not something that just happens every day. It's scheduled. It's scheduled on the rotation of Nibiru, if you ask me. It's orbit, I'm sorry. Not rotation. Seriously. And when people start to realize exactly what these things are and how they literally will cover the top of a tree like a web, then that gives you a whole different meaning for WWW. It's a coincidence. Tammy Ann. I know, Tammy. Can you believe it? My real name is Tammy Ann. TAMMIEANN. And the 2 mods beside Logic, the 3 mods that I want to pick out, you guys' name, Tammy Ann. I love that. Is that not a sign to you guys? Like, I'm supposed to do this. Oh, then, Tammy, if you're 10 minutes away from NASA, then you please start filming for me. Come on. Or get your own channel and just start doing the same thing. Lots of things go on around there. If you will. There's another plane with no chemtrails. Please do, Tammy. Look at that plane. With nothing. But I guarantee in about 5 minutes, you would see just mad chemtrails. Why isn't the same plane that's leaving right now with no exhaust, no nothing, why didn't the next one that comes by, the exact same plane, why is it leaving chemtrails? Yeah, and the crows can just, you know, sit beside me and wonder. They're evil. Everyone, please pay attention to your surroundings. Thank you, Tammy. I'd appreciate that. I really would. Oh, honest to God, would. But I guess I'm going to wrap it up. I guess I got through maybe Genesis for a second. If you look at everything in that book, even down to the point where Abraham was about to sacrifice his own child. Who does that? Like, why would my Lord ask me to sacrifice my own child? Or even to cut a goat's throat? I wouldn't do it. I don't believe that my Lord would do that. Maybe this book was written by someone else for you guys, for us to follow. You know, maybe. Here comes another plane with no chemtrail. Damn it. Same plane it does as it is at least the chemtrails. Matter of fact, you guys, pay attention right here in the middle. Right at the bottom of this V. But love and light to each and every one of you. I want to try to make this short. It's 25 minutes in. Please read the book again. If you think you know it so well, then you too will have some type of reasoning for your surroundings. I'm just trying to put a puzzle together, you guys. I'm no damn genius. But I am smart enough to know that this is not what I grew up with. And if you put everything together, eventually, trust me, you will be pissed off. Because this is all was written a long time ago. But it truly can be fought. We can fight this. We can fight this. Stay humbled. You know, stay humbled. All those battles that need to be fought, fight them from a distance spiritually. You understand? Like, pray for that one so much for them to change. That's your karma. That's your goodwill. That's who you are. And that's all you can be. People who tend to upset us for whatever reason, it's because there's some evil in them. None of us are perfect. I still have my little evil thoughts, but just pray on them, okay? No matter who you're praying to. You're not praying to the one that wrote that book or who perceived Yeshua, a Yahweh, in that manner. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Okay? This is worthy. Don't stop searching. Love and light to each and every one of you. Take care. We're all that we have. I don't care what you say. Okay? Love and light. Take care. The next time we do this, I will have my mods available, and hopefully I'll have... I just want to change one mind. If I could just change one mind. Just not even to change their mind completely, just to get them to do some research and be like, you know what? She may be right about that book. We're all going to church over one book. We all have religions over one book. We're all separated that one book. The books of Enoch are not in there, and that's the main book we all need to be reading. I'm telling you, what's written in stone is exactly as it sounds in every sense of the word. It was chiseled. It wasn't just written by ink to blase or to fool anybody. It's there. All the evidence is there. That book was written to deceive you. That's the biggest deception in the world. Love and light. Take care of each other. Don't forget to break it down. Read the book and break it down. Love and light. Take care. Thanks to all of you who are watching and participated. And I'm sorry, I'm just so blind. Hold on. You and the Earth Angel are here to open up puzzle. I love you, Tammy. See, that right there makes me want to cry. Love and light. Please share this video, you guys, so the next time we'll have even more people to comment. And I can set some odds up before we get, you know, trolled. Love and light. I love you guys. Please love each other and forgive that person from a distance. Time is short. And it's so worth it. Trust me. Everything that you want in life does not come within a prayer. It comes within your purpose here and what you do with it. What are you going to do with this time? Time is only existing in this universe. Time does not exist outside of here. So do your best. Rhonda, I love you. Y'all take care. Love and light. I'll see you soon. Bye.